Hello, coaches. Today I want to talk about having a presence on social media, how to use this to invite people to be a part of your challenge group, buy programs, and to become coaches. So I'm going to focus more on challenge groups, but this can be used across the board with any kind of goal that you're going after. So yesterday we had a discussion based on different ways of inviting people using your story, your journey, and your future journey. Today I'm going to expand on that and share my story with that, and we're going to go a little bit deeper on how to have conversations. So in order to invite people to join any aspect of your company, it is important to know that you yourself need to portray what you believe the company or what you're doing truly means. How is it impacting your life? How is it adding value to your life? How is it defining who you are and helping you to grow? If people don't see you taking the product or the experience and using it in your own life to grow as a person and have success, then they're not going to want to do it with you. So yesterday we talked, or Stacy shared her story about how she started posting and how people started reaching out to her and saying, wow, like, I want to be a part of that. I want to be like you. I want to lose my baby weight. I want to feel good in my skin. That's what's important. All right. So you can message as many people as you want. You can add as many people as you want onto any social media platform. But if you're not sharing your true and honest journey, then you're not going to have that success. You're not going to have the people that join you. You yourself need to believe in what you're doing. You need to feel this. You need to share your journey. You need to step outside of your comfort zone, and you need to share. Now, when I first started, I thought share meant push. Now, those are two different things. Being pushy is being salesy, all right? Sharing is inviting others to have the opportunity to feel good and to grow as a person, as a business, or just in their own health. All right, so this is important. Sharing is connecting. Connecting with people allows us to build relationships that turn into friendships, that turn into opportunities for people to grow in whatever facet they're going after. This is important. All right, so yesterday we also discussed that you need to post a lot, because just because I might have a break at 1 o'clock doesn't mean I'm going to see your post that you made at 12:30. I could have 2,000, 3,000 friends on Facebook, and those people could all be posting a lot. So your one post might have went all the way down to the bottom for me, and I might not get there because I might not have that much time to scroll through Facebook. That's so important to remember. Posting often during the day is so vital. So vital. I cannot even explain that to you, okay? The more you post, the more likely, the more people that are going to see it. The more lives you're going to touch, the more lives you're going to begin to change, the more friendships you're going to build. This is important. All right? So these posts can be anything from something you're interested in, sharing your life and your journey and whatever you're choosing to focus on, to what workout you're doing, what you're eating, what you have to offer, your challenge groups that are coming up. It doesn't matter what you choose. It needs to be a variety. So it's important to pick a couple things that you're truly passionate about and that you want to start off by focusing and sharing. All right, so for me, I love to share what's going on personally right now in my life. So I pick life. All right, so if I'm going through finals, I'm going to share what's going on with my finals. If I'm going through a practicum, I'm going to tell you about my practicum. If I'm doing house renos, you betcha I'm going to share my house renos. In fact, not only am I going to share what I'm doing, I'm going to involve you in what I'm doing. Because honestly, I truly do care. I don't want to put a light fixture in my house if someone else has had a bad experience with it. I don't want to get doors that might look nice but that aren't practical. I want to hear everyone else's opinions and experiences. I want to build the connection and have that interaction with other human beings. That's what's important. That connection is so vital. So That's how you can start it off. You don't need to always be sharing your before and afters. You don't always have to share yourself working out. And you don't always have to share what food you're eating. It can be so many things that will allow people to connect to you and relate to you. And they're going to start to follow you that much more. They're going to feel like whatever you're going through when it comes to your health and fitness, that they're also going through other aspects of life with you. That's important, and that's amazing. It also makes it so that way they're going to start reaching out to you, and you're going to have value added into your life because of them. They're going to bring something else into your life that's going to help you grow and become a better person. All right, so that is important. This is not a one-way street. It's both ways. Both people are going to benefit from this. So that's just one thing. So I do life, I do fitness, I do mental health. So I share what's going on in my head. How am I struggling? How am I being successful? What am I thinking? That's something that, for me, I really always kept things bottled up. And it really weighed heavy on my heart, and it weighed heavy on my emotions and how I reacted every day in life. But by sharing it, I've had value added to my life. And I can't even explain to you in words how amazing that experience has been for me. It's taken my life from here to here. I never have to feel alone. I know that I always can reach out and have someone else that can message me and connect or relate. I'm going to share one story with you. When I first realized that maybe I needed to do something to better my health because I wasn't in a good place, I started to struggle with a lot of mental health. I didn't know how to share it with people. I didn't know how to talk about it. I didn't know how to get help. And I ended up taking some routes that maybe I didn't truly believe in. I was talked into going on meds that I didn't believe in, and they made me feel ill, and it wasn't something my heart was in. So I went off of them. And it was a hard journey for me. And one day, when I became a coach, it was a couple months in, I decided, you know what? This is something that really, really affected my health overall. It affected my self-esteem. It affected my eating habits. It affected my ability to believe in myself, to work out, and to do something for myself. So, yeah, it was important. And I often think, you know what, this isn't shared enough. This isn't something that we talk about. It's always a little bit too hush-hush for my liking. And the moment I shared, I will never forget looking at my inbox, looking at my notifications. There's like 53 comments in an hour on it. And not just that, I started getting all of these unbelievable messages sent to me about people that were experiencing the exact same thing. I was able to connect with these people, and we were able to talk about what was going on with us, and we were able to grow from the experience. We were able to move on and make choices for ourselves that bettered us. And you know what? Those friendships were developed over that. We were able to bond, connect, and create a plan together. And every single one of those people now, within a year, have joined a challenge group. They've become my friends. They've become my support group. They've become people that I look into my life and think, wow, look at us. We were able to take something that we thought was going to be negative and weigh down on us forever and turn it into a positive. Sharing your story and being vulnerable will not only help others, but it will help you. It will help you grow. It will help you develop your business, and it will help you move forward with your own life. It is the most rewarding, the most freeing experience you'll ever have. So you need to share your opportunities. That is inviting. That is inviting people to be your friend. That is inviting people to share a journey with you. That is inviting people to continue to watch what you do. And then they're going to see what you're doing to be happy. If you share that you feel happier and better when you eat healthy, or you feel happier and better when you work out and you look in the mirror and you see someone that you're really starting to love, that's inviting. All right? Those are powerful invitings. That makes that conversation when you're messaging people easier, because you know what? They might start messaging you. You might never have to message them and initiate that conversation. So this is a very important key thing to remember when you're developing your business. All right. So I'm going to be straightforward with you all. I'm going to kind of maybe take it a little bit, directly hit that bone in you. I've been there, and I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes we think, I am too busy. I can't post as much. I'm too busy to do this, but I want to be successful. I want to grow a business. I want to earn an income. I want to be able to stay home and work. I want to have freedom to do what I want. I want to be healthy, but I'm too busy. Trust me, I've had these moments several times. I've had these doubting moments. I've been there. I was there at the beginning. I've been there several times throughout the last year. I'm there right now, but I'm not letting that weigh me down. I've had moments where I had some relationship problems. I've had school problems. I've had work problems. I've had moments that I physically thought that I emotionally couldn't handle what was going on in my life. I did not let those things get in the way of my goals. All right? Never should your goals be compromised by an emotion that you're having at that moment. Because not only will you not achieve your goals, you will not help yourself and you will not help others. All right? Now this might be a little forward, but this is true. All right? Think about it. When you talk to your coach and you say, I want to help others, or I want to make $250 a month, or I want to be able to go on a trip and pay for it with my Beachbody, or I want to be able to have an income so I can get through school, or I want to be able to make an income so when I start having kids, I can stay home. If that's you and you're wanting to grow this business, then you need to think about that goal every time you're posting. For example, I was having a hard time sticking to my eating habits after I got back from my honeymoon. I still have been. I am putting my foot down. Enough's enough. Instead of saying, you know what, I'm just not going to post about food this whole time because I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to talk about you have to eat healthy, you have to eat healthy when I'm not doing it every single day. Instead, share your journey. Share that. Another example. Now this is another invite. This is an invite to deepen a conversation and have other people join me. All right. I was having conflict with a goal in life between my husband and I. We were having conflict over it. I was having self-conflict over it. What did I want? What were my morals? What were my goals in life personally for my life? Instead of thinking, you know what, I'm going through a rough relationship time. I'm going through something right now. I can't post. I need to be MIA right now. No. Instead, I took that and I spun it to see how can this affect others? How can this help us grow and start working to a healthier us mentally, physically, and emotionally? How will this help us work towards wanting to go after our goals? I shared it. It was vulnerable. It was hard. It's something I was crying about. This allowed me to connect with other people when they started reaching out to me. It helped me work through it, and I'm in a better place now because I shared it. I reached out. I was positive about it. I shared my experience. Others joined me in the experience, and now they're joining me as a coach. They're joining me as challengers. That's inviting. All right? You don't need to be salesy. So how do I do this? I make posts like this. Yesterday I made a post about pushing your limit, taking whatever's been holding you back and turning it into something that can drive you to go after something that's positive. I shared a story. I didn't write a post from a salesy point of view. I shared it as a story, as if I was talking to my best friend. Always. That's what I do. All right? Now, I also do inviting. So this is something that has taken a lot of time. I'm still working on. I still have not mastered it. I add, I invite. Now, how do I do that? I set goals for myself of how many people I want to add to my audience a month or a week. All right, so this week my goal of my audience is 50 people. 50 people that I do not know and probably don't have mutual friends with, and that are also not mutual friends with any coaches. I seek those people out, I add them. I don't message them. If they message me and say, "Hey, how do I know you?" then I message them and I say, "Hey girl, hey guy," whatever it might be. I know it might seem funny that I'm adding you, or but I'm just someone that's looking to expand my network. I'm from a small town, or I'm from a city, and it's hard to get to know people, and I really want to just expand my network to include more positive people. I love to talk about living with house renos. I love to share recipes. I love to share fashion. I love to talk about health and fitness and share my journey. And then sometimes I say I'm finishing up my education degree, and I'm just looking to widen my audience, or I'm looking to widen my group of people. I'm looking to widen who I can connect with. I hope you don't mind. I hope you want to be my friend. I look forward to getting to know you. Thanks for the friend request acceptance. Simple. I don't mention Beachbody, nothing. They're going to go and check my Facebook out. I'm going to be posting lots, right? So they're going to see my fashion. They're going to see my recipes. They're going to see my workouts. They're going to see my Beachbody callouts on Thursdays, because you know what? I'm hitting Success Club every single time. And guess what? I'm getting recognition because I'm getting my name put on those Success Club leaderboards. What the heck are those leaderboards? That's what they're going to think. Trust me, those conversations come up. They're going to see me inviting for coaches. They're going to see me talking about being able to do renos or buy a pair of shoes because Beachbody was paying me. They're going to see those and start to wonder why. So they're going to keep checking back. And the more they check back, the more my stuff pops up on their news feed, okay? That's important. Eventually, they're going to reach out to you and they're going to say, "Okay, what the heck do you do? Are you a teacher? Do you work in sales? Do you work in business? What are you doing with this fitness thing?" Trust me, I've had this conversation hundreds of times now. What the heck are you doing? Why are you always so happy? How are you able to have all this stuff? How are you able to go after all these goals and dreams? Those conversations come up on their own. I don't need to say that I'm a Beachbody coach. I don't need to say that I'm selling anything, because they're going to ask, because they're going to check out my Facebook, because I'm posting all the time. All right? That's important. Reaching Success Club and having your name on those boards make people wonder what you're up to. They make people wonder, why is she so successful? Why is he so successful? What's happening? Reaching Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, 1-star, and getting recognition for that, they're going to start wondering, what does that mean? Why is it such a amazing thing? Why are people congratulating her? What has she done to become so successful and have this acknowledgement? Because in my job, over here in this corporate job or teaching, I don't get that recognition. How come she does? That's what they're going to wonder. That's inviting. All right, that's inviting for people to be questioning what you're doing. So posting, sharing your story, sharing your life, sharing whatever you're doing to be happier is inviting. Adding people is inviting. Reaching Success Club is inviting. Reaching a different rank is inviting. Those are all inviting. You're inviting people to better their life, having more value, more health, more freedom, and positive people in their life. That's amazing. You have the opportunity to be the leader. You have the opportunity to help someone do something in their life they never thought was possible, and that's incredible. All right, so I know this is super long, but it is so important, and I cannot explain this enough to you. All right, the more you do this, the more you're going to take away from it, the more your business is going to start to grow, and the more you're going to see success for others. And that's essentially the most important part. Inviting is opening up the opportunity and the door for someone else to feel good and have success. The fact that our job is to make others feel good is incredible. It is self-rewarding, and it impacts you in the most amazing way. All right, so go after it. Make it your goal, make it your dream. If you have goals and you're letting your life get in the way of reaching those goals, then you need to reevaluate how you're looking at those barriers. Turn those barriers into something positive. Positive vibes can always come from any situation. All right, go after it. Share it. Let others support you and bring you up while you bring other people up. So today, my challenge to you, yes, a big challenge, 5 posts. You need to make 5 posts today. Okay, if you're watching this late, you need to make 5 posts tomorrow, and you need to tag me in them. You need to have it tagged so it says, with Kelsey. I need to see that you made those posts. 5. All right? So have a great day, and I hope you took something away from this, you have ideas, you feel inspired, because you are capable of anything you put your mind to. If you are not my personally sponsored coach and you're watching this, still tag me. I want to cheer you on. I want to support you. I want to help you help others, because I want every single person to feel as good as I do. I want everyone to have the same opportunity that I was given, because this has been life-changing for me, and I'm not looking back ever. So have a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see my name tagged 5 times. Bye.